Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is a completely free talked video, so excuse me for stuttering a lot maybe, or having some grammar wrong and so on, but I have no script or something. I just want to talk with you guys about recent stuff that happened, and also what I'm looking forward to in BDO. So first of all, straight to the title, no stalling or so. I left Maine 2 weeks ago. So for those who are not familiar with the guild scene in EU, Maine is the biggest PvP siege guild on EU for, let's say, the last 2 years, I would say. I joined Maine when it was in some kind in the founding level. When I joined, it was more than 2 years ago. It was October 2019, if I remember correctly. So I was very long time there. I am anyways a very loyal player. I only went through 2 guilds so far in the game. It was like my first guild was Instinct, German siege guild, and then I went to Maine with my friends. Therefore, I want to say thank you at this point to Jacob and God also, who brought me and my friends into the guild when we wanted to make the next step to a proper big PvP siege guild, and they allowed us to join. And yeah, we were still in there. My friends are still in Maine. It's only me who left. And now you may ask, why did I do this? So the situation has changed over the last few months quite heavily. So in the beginning it was more like the activity on depending on siege and node wars and so on, and also in the beginning of Maine I was unemployed, so I had a lot of time to play the game. I was able to help out a lot of stuff, especially planning for node wars and so on and so on. So I worked up myself more and more in the guild. And then of course Corona pandemic happened, so there was also a lot of time to play the game. But since I working as a head chef in a restaurant, I just don't have the time to be to provide the time you actually have to be in a guild like Maine. So your attendance is not tracked by siege or so on. I think for those who are on EU knows that the siege scene is pretty dead on EU, sadly. So it wasn't the big factor that I couldn't attend for any sieges for like 6 months or so, because there was no sieges at all, so that wasn't a problem. It's more like up to the GVGs happened and the open PvP and your just overall attendance online, and this was a very lacking point the last few months for me, because as I said, I work as a head chef. I'm starting in the morning and I'm coming late home, so most of the prime time stuff happened. I couldn't attend. It's not like I don't wanted to attend, it was just because of the fact I was working. And now we came to a point where we, especially with the release of Odolita now, we really needed active people. So I was talking with my guild leader, and then we came to the conclusion that it's better for me, and of course also better for the guild, when I free up my spot in the guild to make place for someone more active. So there is no bad blood or something like that. I'm still in good contact with everyone in Maine. I mean, I'm literally part of this guild since beginning, so it's basically my home in some kind in this game. So I still have huge respect for everyone who's in there, and also huge respect for leader and the officers who are doing a fantastic job in there. Of course, I'm still a little bit disappointed not being a part of this guild anymore, but in the end, I would say the game goes on, and I have still a lot of stuff I want to do, and I still can play with my friends, just that we are not being in the same guild anymore. So, big shout out to Maine. Thank you very much for having me over the last 2 years. being part of this great journey. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I mean, maybe we will see us again in the future together in the same guild. But for now, I will stick to my future plan. And my future plan is that I joined a little tier 1 guild. That's just because of the fact it's not making any sense for me to join another siege guild or a big PvP guild, because there's the same problem. I'm still not there at prime time, so I can't help the guild, and so I just don't want to take a spot for someone who's actually active and want to participate in this kind of stuff. So that's why I joined a little tier 1 guild, where we do some tier 1 node wars. On my free days I can actually make it to be there, and I really enjoy it. I mean, of course I have way more experience on PvP level than a lot of people who are running on tier 1. I know that, and I try to provide the knowledge I have with my guild members and also with other people from tier 1s who are asking me after the node wars, what did you do, blah blah blah, and so on. You know, I was always like the guy who wanted to help out people. Doesn't matter from where they're from which guild, and so on. I don't care. If I can help someone, I'm glad to do that. That's why I'm also running this channel. Yeah. So this is my plan for now. I will stick to this guild. When I have time on Saturdays, I will try to merc for maybe a guild on the Medaya siege. That's what I'm, for example, trying this Saturday, just to have like a little PvP scratch here and there. But other than that, I will stick to my tier 1 guild, have a great chill time there, and focus on myself and the stuff I will do now. Okay, talking from what I will do now, my future plans. So Odalita is coming out. Great news. I was so hyped when I heard we actually get it now, because we all expected Odalita hit console way earlier. But now we have the confirmation and it's coming out today. So I'm really hyped for it and have a lot of plans. So first of all, of course, I will focus on grinding the flame for the Fallen God armor. This is like the biggest goal for me at first in terms of Odalita release. I have prepared a lot of stuff. I hope that when I have the flame, depending on whenever I get it, that I can manage to enhance it to at least try, if it works out. That's my goal. I have prepared cornstones, I have prepared everything for it, so maybe I'm lucky. If it goes to try, I have one hammer attempt on that. If it goes, fine. If not, it's also alright. Yeah. Then we also have the Churros belt. I always wanted to get the Churros belt because it's besides the Luna necklace, but this item is way far away, I guess, from console. It's the most accuracy item I was looking forward to. So probably trying to enhance the Churros belt by myself. Not sure yet if I actually want to go for pen or just want to go for TED for now and use it for PvP. We'll see. Because they also released Ash Forest, and this was like the biggest news because they never mentioned it somewhere. I knew that Ash Forest got released with Odalita on PC, but since they not mentioned it somewhere besides the stream this night, I was not expecting it, but we are getting it. So the Baraka necklace, that's my thing. That will be my goal. Once I have the Fallen God armor, once I have the outfit, because the outfit is also a cool thing I want to achieve. I will straight go to Ash Forest, most likely, and will grind my ass off there. Will save up, will try to get as many costumes from the center market as possible, and then just hoping for the best and enhancing the Baraka necklaces, because this will be a huge AP boost. Also, I need a lot of preparation there in terms of stacks, and you need very high stacks because it's very hard to get this necklace anyways. The grind is very painful over time. So yeah, in terms of this channel, I try to provide you guys with as much information as I can give to you in terms of Odalita. So I think after the Odalita release, give me at least 1 week so I get familiar with the spots, the rotations, what you have to be aware of and so on. And then I will probably start off making some guides for Odalita grind spots and also everything above that, around that. Okay, I think I mentioned everything I wanted to. If there are any questions or so, feel free to ask them in the comments or write me on Discord. So I wish you all a great day. Have fun with the new content update if you are looking forward to it. If you're not looking forward to it and you just want to keep your grinding on, doesn't matter where you are grinding at the moment, do it. And yeah, I would say we see us next time. Cheers, guys.